Yeah, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244. Welcome to the monthly content update for Hitman 2. Right, so it's the same sort of stuff that happens every month, and also the clip footage in the back is obviously not Hitman, it's obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 before you start in the comments saying, is this Hitman 3 in the comments? No, this is Red Dead Redemption 2 in the background, because I really like the game and I play it a lot. I'm also thinking of doing Red Dead Redemption 2 updates every week, because they update the game every week with new things, and I would like to possibly branch out and do some content for Red Dead Redemption 2, so let me know if you're into that in the comments. But let's move forward with the Hitman 2 April content calendar, what they're calling it these days. So what do we got? We have, on April the 8th, we have some featured contracts. The title of that's called Full Gambit, so there's going to be some sort of, I don't know, that's the theme for that featured contracts anyway. This month we have 2 reactivations of elusive targets. So the first one was the Politician that takes place in Hawke's Bay. I think she has like a twin, so that's a spin on that one. And we have the Serial Killer. They don't reveal the identity, but the briefing makes it completely obvious who it is. That comes April 23rd. April 28th they've got the monthly live stream. They couldn't unfortunately do it last month because obviously everything that's going around the world right now. So obviously with all the problems they have to work from home, so this makes it a little bit difficult. But hopefully they've got it all set up this time for this month. So hopefully they've got some information as well in regards to Hitman 3, but we'll see. But if there is, I'll make sure to let you guys know as soon as possible. Also we have the curated contract, but we'll get to that. So, from the article that comes along with this screenshot that was revealed on Twitter, it says the Hitman 2 April content calendar brings 2 reactivated elusive targets, featured contracts, and a new community member under the spotlight with their curated contracts selections. As always, read on below for all the details you need. Obviously, I'll leave this link in the description as well if you want to go and read this yourself. Featured contracts, Full Gambit. You make great contracts, and we put them together in a game for everyone to enjoy. If you're up to the task, jump on over to the official submission thread. This month's theme is based on April Fool's Day, and we look forward to seeing exactly how you adapt into that contract idea. Although I wouldn't really bother, because it's always the same old people that get featured every month anyway. Moving on, we have the elusive target reactivation of the Politician. Your target is Dame Barbara Elizabeth Keating. What a hell of a name that is. A New Zealand tycoon and a former Prime Minister of a Trade and Foreign Affairs. Her recent actions have forced her to employ a body double. So stay sharp to identify the correct target. You may only have 1 target, but 10 days of opportunity to complete the contract. If I remember correctly, it wasn't too difficult to identify who was the good one and who was the double. I think the real one always had a guard following her. Don't quote me on that though, because I'm not completely 100% sure. But I do have a guide for it out anyway, and if I haven't already done it on PC, I will definitely re-record and do a definitive version of a Silent Assassin for that elusive target. So we can always look forward to that. But just in case I don't do a new video on it, there's always the video I already done last year. Also, I'll leave that in a community tab when the week comes around to it. And that is coming on April 10th. So it's not that far away. It's next Friday. Next we have the another elusive... Actually no, the next thing is the curated contract. Let's get to this. Our curator for April is Kevin Rudd. He's a well-known figure on Hitman Forum and Reddit. He's a very creative soul and often creates humorous, mind-puzzling contracts and shares stylish screenshots. You could say he's an Ansel master. Look out for his contracts in-game on April 16th. No, I will definitely not be doing his curated contracts, because I did a featured contract of his last year, and as difficult as it was, I did eventually figure it out and do a guide for it. And I did praise him for the contract in the end and give him a shout out. However, I found out a day later, and I saw it with my own eyes as well, that he was completely trash talking me and disrespecting me on the forums a day later. So if that warrants a reward and some fucking reputation for being well known on the forums, then great. If that's the standard you want for curators these days, then go for it. doesn't really matter what you do for the community in Hitman. It just all it comes down to really is if you're a person that talks a lot on the forums, then you're going to become a curator. That's just the way it is. Anyway, enough of my saltiness, let's move on. The elusive target reactivation for the serial killer. The identity of this target is currently unknown, but the recent discovery of 2 new victims indicates he's now using Whittleton Creek as his new hunting grounds. Your task is to take him down, and you have 10 days to do it. You will earn the suburban suit with the gloves for successfully completing the mission. Didn't the suburban suit already have gloves? I swear it does. I never really understood that unlock really, because it already had gloves. I think it was... In fact, I think the standard one looks better. I think the one you unlock has the holes in it, like a driving gloves. Again, they have this obsession with driving gloves for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, they missed an opportunity here for this elusive target because they had a really cool idea of not revealing who it was. And what I thought they was going to do is give you some sort of like time limit, a little bit of a twist. Like, give you a time limit of this target, of tracking him down, finding out where he is, and taking him out before he starts continuing his killing streak, basically. So that would have been cool if we could just like track him down and stop him, and you get punished or whatever if you fail, or if you take out the wrong person. They had an idea there which they should have taken advantage of, I think, but unfortunately they resorted to type and just did the thing where they made it obvious who it was. They made him stand out of what he was wearing and what he was saying. They made his conversations particularly loud for everyone to hear. So elusive target overall just came a little bit too simple when it came to discovering where these targets are and stuff like that. Or Diana will simply just straight up tell you where the targets are. But when it comes to elusive targets, I really think they should just reactivate all of them anyway and let us play them at any time at this point, because elusive targets at this point is just a dead concept to me. I don't think it works anymore. I don't think it's very interesting anymore, and it's lost its special attraction, basically. So I think everyone should just let everyone play everything that's available in the game. Why withhold content at this point? It's been 4 years. Let us just have everything that was supposed to be in the game from the start. Let's just have everything. Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts on that in the comments too. And that's pretty much it, really. We have the IOI Monthly at the end of the month as well, on April 28th, and it's got a question mark next to it as well. So after IOI Monthly 12 in February, we got stuck on an unlucky number 13 last month's stream. It was postponed due to the stuff that's happening right now in the world, and in that light we are still uncertain of exactly how episode 13 will go ahead, but we're working on a solution to keep in touch with our players and share upcoming Hitman news. Keep an eye on our official Twitter account for updates, and pencil in April 29th. April 29th? Didn't they just say 28th? That is a strange one. I hope that's a typo. Otherwise, then, well, I said I hope that's not a typo. That's like some sort of clue. Oh, what's going to happen on the screen? God damn. I hope that's going to be some sort of clue to give us some sort of information towards the next game. That would be cool, because we are needing a bit of... we need something to look forward to, right? And with all the games being postponed recently, stuff like The Last of Us 2 and Iron Man and stuff like that have been postponed, we want something to look forward to when it comes to our favourite games, and Hitman is definitely a game that everyone's looking forward to, at least in my community anyway. So I really hope they reveal something, especially when E3 has been cancelled as well. I just want to hear something new from it. I don't want to be tuning into the live stream and hear the same old stuff from the stream when there's no new information out there. I just don't see the point of monthly live streams if they're not revealing anything new. That's just my opinion. But again, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments as well. But in regards to this, that's pretty much it for this video. But I do want to say a big thank you to everyone's support from yesterday's video. I really do appreciate it, as well as everyone's support on Patreon and the YouTube membership. Big shout out to all the guys that are on the screen right now, all the names that are on there scrolling down. This gets updated at the first of every month, so if you're wondering why your name might not be there, that would be the reason, because it would make it a lot of hard work for my my title creator, the person that does all these little graphics for me. There you go, Dave1812 at the end there. So thank you to him for doing all this stuff for me. Really do appreciate it. So the next thing that's going to come up is basically my expectations of Hitman 3 and all that kind of stuff, and what I want to see in Hitman 3 and what I want changes and all that kind of stuff. That should come up soon. So I'll see you later, guys. Stay safe and wank as much as possible. Cheers.